Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to do unique boys names from A to Z. All of these names are under the top 100 and most of them are under the top 1000, so stay tuned for these names. For the letter A, I chose the name Anderson. Anderson is at number 297, currently in the US popularity charts, and I think this one is picking up steam and is going to become really popular soon. There's other names like Jameson and Jackson that are really popular right now and are picking up more steam, and I think other names that end in the son are going to start picking up huge popularity. So this is one that I would definitely use now if you guys like it. For the letter B, I chose the name BRIGHTON. It means bright town, and this one is super cute, and I've been hearing this a lot lately, so I think this one is going to be more popular in the years to come, and we can see it rise very, very quickly. But as of according to 2018, it is below the top 1,000 names. However, since we haven't seen a new update on popular names come out recently, I think it could be placed higher than this just because I have heard it so much, especially by the YouTube community. So but I still love this one. I think this one is an absolute gem. And especially for the letter B, it can be tricky to kind of find names that sound more current and fresh, and I think BRIGHTON definitely does that. For the letter C, I chose the name Clay. Clay sits at number 687 on the US popularity charts. And I think Clay is just super cute, and I just love it. It's got a little bit of quirk to it, but I absolutely love the name Clay. The letter D, I chose the name Dante. Dante sits at number 316, and you may be familiar with the famous book Dante's Inferno. I think Dante is really cool and really also strong and masculine sounding, and it's also got a dark and mysterious quality to it that I really, really love. For the letter E, I chose the name East. East is a word name and currently is below the top 1,000. I think East is really cool. It sounds like a cowboy name, but it also is a word association name. I'm going to do a video on that. Give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see me do one on word association names. But I think East is really cool. It fits in with that Wild West vibe. So if you've got a lot of kids and you're looking for another name to fit in with your Wild West names, this could be one for you. For the letter F, I chose the name Ford. I absolutely love the name Ford. It's one of my all-time favorite names. I think it's really cute and sweet, but it's also very masculine, and I can see it on a little boy all the way up to a grown man, and I think it's wonderful. Ford means dweller at the ford, and it's currently below the top 1,000. For the letter G, I chose the name Gale. Yes, Gale. Usually we associate this with a feminine name, but I actually think it makes a much better name for a boy. G-A-L-E. And I absolutely love this one. You may know Gale from the Hunger Games. That's where I originally heard this name, and I think it's one of those names that needs to kind of flip genders, because for a girl it sounds really outdated and a little bit old sounding. For the letter H, I chose the name Hugo. Hugo means mind or intellect, and it sits at number 422 on the US popularity charts. And I just love Hugo. I think it's super cute and super adorable, and it's got that same kind of feeling as Hugh, but it's got a little bit more cuteness and quirkiness to it that I absolutely adore. The next name I have for you is the name Ike, for the letter I, instead of just Isaac or Icarus or something along those lines. I like just Ike, short, sweet, and simple and cute. And Ike is currently under the top 1,000, and since it's a diminutive of Isaac, it means laughter. For the letter J, I have the name Jory. This is a name from Game of Thrones, actually. It's one of the minor characters. I absolutely love this one. It reminds me of the name Rory. Really cute, really masculine. It kind of reminds me of Joey a little bit, and it could kind of replace Joey, I think, in the future. And yeah, there's a lot of hard J names to find that are more current, you know, that aren't really super popular, because J tends to be a really popular letter for both boys and girls, but very much so for boys. And a lot of names like Jacob and James and Joseph tend to be very popular and kind of overdone a little bit. So I think Jory could be a good choice if you're trying to honor someone with the letter J. For the letter K, I chose the name Kane. Kane sits at number 319, and it means warrior. I really love the name Kane. this spelling that I would choose is K-A-N-E. That is the Celtic spelling, that means warrior, instead of C-A-I-N, which is kind of the biblical spelling and has a little bit of less of a nice connotation to that. It fits into a lot of different categories, but it's short and simple, and yet it carries a lot of weight to it. For the letter L, I chose the name Link. This is a diminutive of Lincoln, which means town by the pool. And you may be familiar with Link from Legend of Zelda, but Link was also a character in the musical Hairspray. And I think Link is a really cute, adorable name. I love it. Lincoln is really cool as well, but Lincoln is starting to become a little more popular. It's being a little bit more overdone, but Link is a great way to get that same kind of feel to it, but shortened and just made a little bit more cute. And I like the spelling with a K at the end, but you could also go with the C's at the end as well. And it is also under the top 1,000 baby names. For the letter M, I chose the name Malachi, and it means my messenger. Malachi is just, I love Malachi. I think it's just a really cool name for a little boy. It's another one I could see on a little boy and grown all the way up onto a grown man. I just think it's really unique, and I absolutely love it. It's at number 155 on the US popularity charts. For the letter N, I chose the name Nash. Nash is at number 256 on the US popularity charts, and Nash just has that really cool edginess to it. It sounds country, but it has a little bit of edge to it, and I love that about this name. It could replace the name Ash and just adds a little bit more coolness to it. It could also be an alternative for Cash. Nash means by the ash tree. For the letter O, I have the name Orin, and Orin means pine tree, and it is under the top 1,000 currently. I think Orin is another great baby name. For the letter O, there's not that many that are kind of more rare and unique. Owen and Oliver are really popular names for boys that start with the letter O, but I love the letter O for boys and for girls, but especially for boys. I just love the sound of it, and I think it's a really great name. For the letter P, I have the name Pace. It's also under the top 1,000, and Pace is a literary name, a word name. I think Pace is a really cute name, but it also sounds really scholarly, and there's some Pace colleges in the New York City area. I absolutely love this one as well. For the letter Q, I have the name QARTH. QARTH is another name from Game of Thrones. It's a place name in Game of Thrones. It's under the top 1,000, and I think it's just a really cool sounding name. It's very unique, and for the letter Q, it sounds more fresh than more outdated Q names like Quentin or Quincy. So if you're looking for a Q name, QARTH could be the name for you, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Q is the most underused letter name for babies. So Q could be the one for you. For the letter R, I have the name RHETT. RHETT is number 167 on US popularity charts. It means advice. I love Rhett Butler from Gone with the Wind. The Gone with the Wind is my favorite movie. That's where I first heard this name, and everything that Rhett Butler embodies just reminds me of this name Rhett. Someone strong and determined, but funny and witty as well. I think it has a great meaning to it, and I love this name. Let me know what you guys think about this one. For the letter S, I chose the name Stark. This is another Game of Thrones reference. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan if you couldn't tell. I love this name. I think there's lots of connotations to Iron Man as well, Tony Stark, so if you're a big Avengers fan or Marvel fan, this could be a cool name for you. Next name I have for you is the name Thatcher, and Thatcher is another one of my all-time favorite baby names. Thatcher means a roof thatcher, and I think it's just super cute, and yeah, I just love this name Thatcher. There's something about it that just really speaks to me. It's at number 814 on US popularity charts. For the letter U, I have the name Urban, and it means from the city. I love Urban. I think for the letter U for boys, it's very unique, it's very cool, very fresh sounding, very modern, and there's names like Roman or German or names associated with different places, but Urban I think could be a really cool addition to names like that. For the letter V, I have the name Vaughn. Vaughn means small, and it is also under the top 1,000 baby names. So the next name I have for you for the letter W is the name Wells. Wells is at number 735 on the US popularity charts, and it means spring. I think Wells is a beautiful, elegant name for a boy. It really fits in. It has lots of syllables. It has lots of elegance, romantic sounds to it. And I think it would fit in really well if you have other names with long, beautiful syllables or other romantic sounding names for your children. For the letter X, I have the name Xerxes, and it means hero among heroes. Emperor Xerxes was one of the emperors of the Persian Empire, and I love this name. It sounds so cool. It's got so much edge to it. It's got so much wow factor. Like, this is someone who you would meet and you would never forget them for the rest of your life. The letter Y, I have the name Yardley. Yardley is a very newish name. I haven't really heard it been used that much. I came across it on one YouTube video, but other than that, I've never heard of it before. But I think it's one that could really start to soar in popularity. It has the LEY ending, kind of like Oakley or Berkeley or other names like that that are very popular right now and are trending tremendously. So I think it could really start to rise, but right now it's really a hidden gem, and I think Yardley is super cute, super trendy sounding because it has the LEY ending. So let me know what you guys think about this one. I think it's really cool, especially for the letter Y. It can be kind of hard to find quality names that aren't really out there or obscure, like names that everyone will kind of be able to spell and understand and be able to speak and pronounce. So I think this one is a really cool find. Let me know what you guys think. For the letter Z, I have the name Zayn. I love the name Zayn. It means beautiful and grace in Arabic. You could use it for a girl as well, but I really prefer it for a boy. I think it has a lot of cool modernness to it. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my baby boy names A through Z. Let me know in the comments which name was your favorite. Leave your name suggestions in the comments down below. And if you have any names you think I haven't heard before that you absolutely adore, please leave them down below and maybe I will feature them in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.